Hello, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Um, this is a really quick little video I'm going to do to show the wonderful lady over in Color My World. These are Arteza Expert Color Pencils. I have had these for about 2 years, and I absolutely love my Arteza colored pencils. I know I have heard several people lately who absolutely can't stand them, and I don't know why. And after watching her video today, she just did a video on whether or not the binding in the colored pencils is water soluble or not. Because wax and oil pencils should not dissolve in water, and absolutely they should not. I watched her video, and it's a fantastic video, and she used her expert colored pencils as well as her watercolor pencils, and both completely dissolved in the water. Now, I don't know what set she has. I don't know if it's the 120 set. I have the 120 set, but mine are very old. Mine are from before they changed their numbers on the pencil. So I don't know whether or not she has a newer set or an older set or whatnot. But I have copied her experiment, and I've put down some colors. I'm going to turn down this light so you can see better and bring you a little bit closer. And turn down that light a little bit more. It's being finicky. Okay, so I'm going to show you laying down the colors. Those are the ones I've already tried. And this is an Arteza Wine Red A140 Expert Colored Pencil. I'm going to adjust the screen here. Just 1 minute. Sorry about that. For some reason, because I had it zoomed out, it decided that it was going to be a pain in the butt. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to adjust the focus here. There we go. All right, so this is an expert colored pencil. You can see it says expert. Mine have that number on it. I know the number for the new ones are different, but these are an expert Arteza. See, it is an Arteza colored pencil. And I'm putting quite a bit of pressure. You can see that the little chunks are coming off. Normally, I don't put this much pressure on my Arteza colored pencils. It's not necessary to get color lay down, but I wanted to get a good layer of color. I have a water brush, and I'm going to squeeze this so you can see the water come off. See, there's water there. And I'm going to wipe over, and not a movement. A little tiny bit, but nothing like what she showed. And that's only because the water is soaking right in. Now I'm going to try the same thing with a different pencil. Right next to it here. And this kind of, works into what I'm doing right now in February, with it being my water month. Because I was going to, at some point, show how you can work water colors into regular pencils. So other than it moving I've got to change the white balance in that. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to take that brightness down a little bit for you. There we go. So other than it moving bits of the wax because I've colored too hard, it has not moved. You can see the water pooling at the top. This one here, it's soaked in and it moved a little tiny bit of the color. Now we're going to try a red because that's what she was using. And again, this is Carmine Red, number A049, Arteza Expert. Trying to get it so that you can see. Arteza Expert Colored Pencil. I'm going to do it down here where there's no water. And like I said, I am pressing way harder than I normally would on my Artezas just to get that color laid down so that there's lots of pigment there. If the water is going to pick it up and move it, it's going to definitely move it with the amount of pigment I have put down. I'm going to dust that so that the water doesn't pull those bits. And again, I'm going to put a drop of water so you can see there's lots of water coming out of this pan and not a movement, not a single bit of movement coming off of that colored pencil. Again, another one she used was a yellow, and I'm going to do the same thing down here. And like I said, I am putting a lot of pressure on this pencil to get as much pigment out of it as I possibly can. And that's why it's crumbling like that. I do not normally put this kind of pressure on my Arteza pencils. Now, I do not know what Arteza has changed, and I do not doubt that what she was using was an Arteza pencil. She did go through and show after the video, at the end of the video, the Arteza Expert against the Arteza Water, and both did the exact same thing. However, what I'm wondering is, as you can see, there's a lot of water on there. It's pooling on the colored pencil, but it has not drug any of it down. So my Artezas, this one here is saturated to a point where you can see through the paper. My Artezas are not moving. I'm getting more movement from the ink from my printer. So I'm not sure what changed in the 2 years since I got my Artezas and now in the Arteza formulation. And that's what I want answered, is what has changed in the formulation of Arteza from when I received this, and this is A040 Tuscan Sun Expert Arteza. So what has changed since I received these pencils compared to what is going on now with them? Does she have an older set of Arteza pencils? Or did she receive a set of Arteza pencils recently with the number changes? If you have an older set of Arteza pencils, please don't throw them away because you think that they're just going to dissolve if you use water products with them. I am telling you that right now, as far as I'm concerned, the older Arteza pencils don't do that. The newer ones, I'm not sure. I can't say whether or not the new ones are going to do that. I don't have a new set, and from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, because I've heard from several different people, because I do Arteza color alongs all the time, well, color in chats. And I get comments all the time that Arteza are terrible. Now, compared to what I'm used to for an Arteza brand, and I am a huge Arteza brand freak. I love Arteza products, but I'm not quite sure I'm digging the new product that has come out. So my question is out there as well. Arteza, what have you changed? What is wrong with this picture? Why are Color My World's pencils dissolving when she goes over them with water and mine aren't? So with that, I want to send that out to Arteza. I'm going to send this video to Arteza and let them know that you've changed something and we want to know what it is, and we want you to change it back. Because like I said, with my Artezas, I don't have that problem. I've never, ever had that problem. The only way that my Artezas get blended is if I use a dissolving agent other than water. So again, this is Carmine Red A049 Expert Arteza pencil. This one is Tuscan Sun. Now, if they were water soluble, I should be able to move all of these colors together. This one is wine red. And this one here is royal purple. And all of these are from the old set. All of these have the old numbers on them and not a movement. None. So, and you can see the water on that. So you tell me what has changed. What have you done differently, and what is creating this problem? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to put out that bit of information for Color My World so that she can see and she can understand that Arteza has not always been this way. And I want to send this out to Arteza to find out what you've changed. What have you changed between the old Arteza pencils with the older numbers compared to the new Arteza pencils, where I'm not getting any color movement whatsoever with water, but she is able to pretty much paint with hers. So with that, thank you all very much for watching. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have problems with the Arteza colored pencils, let me know. Leave me a comment below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Little things like this pop up all the time, and if I have something to say about it, I will. I understand that a lot of people are very what is the word I'm looking for? Disgusted, I guess, is the word I'm looking for, with their Arteza products. And if they're reacting that way and if they're coloring that way, I definitely understand that. So please, Arteza, let me know what you've changed. And if you have changed anything, put it back. These pencils, when you first came out with them and when I bought them 2 years ago, were fantastic and still are fantastic. I will not give up my Arteza pencils for any particular reason. If you have an old set of Artezas, you're not going to have the problem that Color My World had with her Artezas. If you do, let me know, because like I said, these Artezas they're definitely Arteza pencils. And I have water in this pen. Like, you can see it dripping out of my pen. And I am not getting any movement whatsoever with these pencils. So if you have this problem, let me know. This one here is the only one that moved even slightly. And I think that's more of the ink from the edge of the page, because this one here is moving too. And I think it's the printer ink more than anything else. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I don't know the name of the lady for Color My World. I don't watch her very often, and I do apologize. I'm terrible for watching videos. I try not to watch videos very often because I could waste an entire day doing that. So, um, for the wonderful lady that did the eye opener on Color My World, let me know if you have an older set of Artezas or if you have a new set of Artezas. I would definitely like to know that. For Arteza, if you've changed something in your formulation from 2 years ago when I bought my set to now, please put it back. You're not doing yourself any favors. And for the rest of you, if you have an old set of Artezas and you've watched the Color My World video and you're worried about your Artezas possibly doing the same thing, if you have a set of the older Artezas that have the old number system on them, I don't think you have much to worry about there. I don't know exactly when Arteza may have changed things. Give it a test and let me know. If you do have an old set of Artezas with the older number system on them, leave me a comment below if you do decide to give this test a go. Let me know below if yours moved at all. Thank you all so much for watching. You have a fantastic day. Bye-bye for now.